guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Sabrina and I would love it so much if you would subscribe. Today's video is going to be a first impressions of some makeup that I bought from Shein. What feels like months ago. It's been sitting on my vanity to film this video forever. I just haven't had time. I asked on Instagram if it was something that you guys even wanted to see, and I got a lot of responses saying yes. So that's what I'm doing today. I haven't filmed a video like this in quite a long time and I feel like I'm out of the loop, so I apologize if it's not the best, most seamless thing in the world, but I'm really excited to show you guys what I think and kind of go into my thoughts. I personally didn't even know that Shein had makeup. I was searching for some clothes and the palette that I got in this haul showed up and I was very intrigued by it, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy a full face and see what I can get into, and that's what I did because I've not seen anyone review this stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. If you guys are curious to know my thoughts, then keep watching. Before we get into today's video though, I do want to have a serious talk with you guys. I can't speak. This is the first video that I filmed since the killing of George Floyd and everything that happened after that, and is still happening to this day, which I fully support. I think that now more than ever it is so important that if you are not black, that you take a step back and you listen and you research and you educate yourself. And I've been feeling kind of torn on whether or not I should talk about this because I am a white person and I don't want to take away the voices of people who actually feel this oppression, but I'm going to be leaving a link in the description box below for you guys to check out and educate yourself. If you guys are not informed, please do so. Please check those links out in the description box below. Donate if you can, sign petitions if you can. Just make sure that you're letting your voice be heard, because right now more than ever it is so important that we keep our foot on the gas. So thank you guys for watching, and let's get into my first impressions. So as you guys saw in the intro of this video, I'm going to be doing a first impressions of some Shein makeup that I picked up. So I'm going to be picking up the foundation first. I didn't put any sort of base or anything like that down. My first impression of this though is it feels really nice. Like the packaging right here is matte and it feels really nice, and then this packaging is actually matte right here as well, and it feels really nice and heavy, and it has a pump, which I'm really excited about. So I'm just going to pump a couple of squirts onto the back of my hand. I personally got the shade 02 Beige, and I am pretty fair, and this is looking like it may be too dark, so we'll see how this looks. As you guys can probably tell, my skin is breaking out pretty bad. I've been having some hormonal acne, and I haven't honestly been wearing makeup because of that. This color is very orange on me, so I'm gonna say that if you're about the same shade as me, maybe go the lighter shade. Like I said, this was 02 Beige. It's doing an okay job of covering up some of the acne that I'm having, but it's not doing like the best job. And like I said, it is so orange. You guys can probably see I've only really patted it on one side of my face. It's definitely the wrong shade for me. So I'm hoping that with some powder and some other stuff, I can make it look a little bit nicer. It has kind of like a laundry scent to it. Like it smells like fresh laundry. The smell isn't appalling or anything. For the foundation, I do think that I have completely the wrong shade. I think that it is looking a little bit more orange on camera because I busted one of my lights before I started filming and it's an orange. I don't think that it looks, it's definitely not the right shade for me, but as far as coverage goes, I don't think it works well for my face. Like I said, I've been having some hormonal acne and this is just not doing anything to do me any favors. I zoomed in so that you guys could see kind of the coverage a little bit, but honestly I feel like it clings to me in all the wrong spots and it's not doing a good job at covering up any of my acne. So I feel like the packaging is really nice on this, but as far as the coverage goes for me, I would not be recommending this. I also want to mention price on this. This foundation is $6. It looks like after taxes and everything, it cost me $6.41. But again, it doesn't really work for me. And I have normal to dry skin, but like I said, my skin's a little wonky right now from hormones, so I just don't think I can recommend this with good taste. This concealer seems to be blending out pretty well. I don't know how well it's doing for covering my dry patches. I feel like it's also clinging to my dry patches. I will zoom in when I get done blending this out, but I feel like it did help kind of brighten my under eye a little bit, so I do think the shade that I got was a good shade for me. Okay, so this is zoomed in. You guys can see the side that doesn't have it blended out yet and the side that does have it blended out. Honestly, I don't know if I blended too much, but I feel like it blended away. Like, I feel like it's not doing anything to cover my underbags or anything like that. So I'm gonna blend this one while I have you guys zoomed in up close. It's so hard to see because I don't have my glasses on right now, and I am blind as a bat without my glasses. So I hope that this is in focus. See, I feel like I maybe blended it out too much, because from what I can tell, this looks like it's pretty good. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more concealer on this side and see what I think. So as far as the concealer goes, I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I think that it would be good if you just want like some light coverage, and also if you don't have like super dry skin like I do right now. I don't think it's gonna cling to you that like as much as it's clinging to me. I do think you need a little bit more than what I would normally use from other concealers, but it is only $3, so it's not like you're losing a lot of money. I don't know if I would like run out to get it, but I also like don't hate it either. I guess you guys can kind of make that decision for yourself based on the way that it looks. I just don't think these things are working well with my skin personally. So the next thing that we're gonna be trying out is this little sculpting kit. It's called Stereo Face, and it is just a powder contour kit. I'm gonna use the lightest shade to cake underneath my eyes. Maybe that will help, and then I'm gonna use this to also contour. This was $6 on the website. I think after taxes it cost me like $6.41, and I'm just going to be using a cosmetics brush that I would normally use with anything. So I think to set my under eyes, I'm going to use this one, which is called the Bright Side. I don't usually like to use yellow powders underneath my eye because yellows just aren't a good shade. So how I do it is I cake it on my under eyes, like I pat it in, and then I take my powder and I just rub it all over my face to help blend stuff in. I know that this is not the right shade for me. So to contour, the most contoury shade that looks like it's gonna work for me is this middle one, and that's because the other two just look too orange. And I just use an IT Cosmetics brush too. It's a powder brush. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just someone who likes makeup, so do not shame me. Do not yell at me in the comments, because if you don't do makeup like this, then don't do makeup like that. Do your makeup however you do it. For my final first impressions of this palette, I think it's okay. I mean, honestly, for $6, you really can't go wrong with it. It does have a lot of product in it. Like, it's literally the size of my head, and I don't really notice anything that's super bad about it. The only thing that I would complain about is there is no highlight shade, and I love to highlight, so I would hope that there would be a highlight shade in these, but there's not in this one. So that's really the only downside that I can think of. I also picked up a brow pencil. It just comes in this packaging. It's like triangle looking. It does have a spoolie on one side and then the eyebrow pencil on the other. This was $3, and it only comes in 2 shades. So I ended up getting the shade 02 Light Brown. Hopefully this light brown matches me, and I cannot do my brows on camera, so I'm gonna zoom in and try to show you how this is working the best that I can, but no promises that it's going to turn out good. So you're all zoomed in to my brow. I have to do my brows with my glasses on. The spoolie, I brush up like this. And again, if this is not how you do your brows, then don't do your brows like this. That's how I do my brows. So that's how we're doing it. And then I personally just, oh, I can already tell you it's super thick. This shade's not matching either. So, okay. So my brows look crazy. This is not the right shade for me at all. This is light brown, but it looks like my eyebrows are bright orange. So don't love that. They need to get more shades in. The brow pencil itself's okay. Like, it went on kind of creamy. It applied nice. I just, 1, don't know how to do brows. 2, the shade's not right for me. So I don't love it, but it's $3. Again, like with that powder, I don't feel like you can really go wrong, you know? Just make sure if you're gonna get it, you get it in the shade that's your shade. Okay, so the next thing I got that I feel like you can't mess up, this is blush. I got mine in the shade 201 Smoked Rose, and then the packaging of this, if you guys can see, it's iridescent. It's actually really nice and really cute. The packaging on this was really surprising to me. I really liked it. And this blush was $4, and it comes in 3 different shades. One of those shades probably could be used for contour, but I went with this one, and I'm hoping that it doesn't come out super dark. I'm just going to use my regular brush blush, which is the one that it's from IT Cosmetics. They're pretty much all the brushes that I use. Oh my god, look how dark that is. Guys, I'm gonna look like a freaking clown. Okay, well, it's hella pigmented. I look like a clown right now. What the heck is happening? I'm just gonna blend that out because it's super strong. Okay, so now that it's blended out, I don't hate it as much. It packs a pretty powerful push, you know? For $4, this is a pretty good blush. I think that it's pretty powerful and I like the color. I'm just gonna have to go with a very, very, very light hand on that. The second to last thing besides mascara, but I feel like you can't go wrong with mascara, that I have to show you guys is something that I'm super excited about, and it is their eyeshadow palette. They had a couple of eyeshadow palettes, and that's what actually drew me in to their makeup, because it was on like the home page and I was like, whoa, I didn't even know they had makeup. And this is what drew me in. Look at these colors. They're straight up my alley. I love these colors. I think that they're so pretty and they're what I wear every single day. So if this works out for me, I'm gonna be super stoked. The cost of this eyeshadow palette was $9, and you get all of this in there, and it comes with a huge mirror. So honestly, that's a pretty good price for a palette, but let's see how it performs. I'm just taking a regular fluffy brush, and I'm going to be taking this first shade right here and putting that very loosely in my upper crease. I'm going to take another fluffy brush and take this yellow shade right here, because that one's calling my name, and I'm going to focus that more on the inside and outer V. That actually has really good pigmentation, but I feel like when you blend it out, it's kind of getting muddled together. I don't even know if that's a word. Like, I feel like they're not blending well together at all. I'm also going to take this fluffy brush and just swipe that underneath. Okay, so that's those two shades put together. I don't feel like they blend that well together. Like, I feel like I kind of have to mess with them a lot, and then I still feel like they're muddy. I don't know if that's coming across on camera, but I'm going to go back in with that first shade and just try to make that less muddy. Okay, so this may not look the best wise, but I really am called out by this shade because it's like a super shimmery shade, and I really want to try to see how that... Oh guys, it's super creamy. Like, touching it, my finger almost went through it. Like, can you see how much came on there? Okay, I'm impressed by that. Oh yeah, this has a lot of pack. Oh my gosh, look how much that's going on my eyelid. Like, I barely touched into that. Very impressed with that. I'm gonna have to do some more blending with that yellow shade to kind of make it go back in there and look okay, but so now I'm just taking that yellow shade and just kind of swiping it on there to kind of blend those together. And then I think just for funsies, I'm gonna take a little bit of a smaller fluffy brush and I'm gonna take this dark red right here and very lightly touch into that crease. Again, I'm just very lightly putting that on there. That one seemed to go on there a little bit better. I think that worked a lot better for me. Okay, so honestly, I'm impressed. Like, I thought those two were gonna be muddled together, but I think that it kind of worked out towards the end. Pretty impressed with that. I'm gonna take this mascara. I don't think they had very many mascara options, but I will tell you how much this mascara cost. The mascara was $5. The wand is small like this, and the packaging of the mascara feels really nice as well, but this was $5, so honestly kind of on par with drugstore mascaras, because my favorite drugstore mascara is like $5, $6. Okay, so it's already clumping up a little bit, but with some work I'm able to get it to work, but it's kind of just clumping them together, so it's, oh freak. See, this is why I'm not a professional, y'all. So while I was doing my mascara, I noticed that that shimmery shade that I put on my lid actually has quite a bit of fallout, so I would be aware of that, but honestly, it's so buttery and creamy that I'm really, really impressed with that. The mascara isn't hit or miss with me either. I'm very indifferent about it. I think for $5 though, for like a couple more dollars, you could get a really good drugstore mascara, and I think that it would be worth just getting CoverGirl mascara. And lastly, the thing that I'm most excited about trying, and one of the reasons I wanted to film this video, is because of these babies. These are their Velvet Lip Glaze set. There's only 2 shades. I got the set in 02 Elegant, which are these just like reddish neutrally shades. And do these not look like little Jeffree Star lipsticks? Like, you can totally tell who they were trying to rip off, and it was Jeffree Star for sure. And these 3 sets, or these 3 little lip glosses right here, are $7. I'm gonna go with the nude, but I will also swatch the other 2 shades so that you guys can see. So it just has a little doe foot applicator. The smell on this smells like straight chemicals. I'm a little nervous to be putting this on my lips. I feel like I got bamboozled with this color. Like, that does not look the same. Does it look the same to you? In here it looks like a nude, but on my lips it looks very pink. And I cannot wear pink lipsticks. Okay, so definitely bamboozled by the color. And the smell of this is very strongly chemicals that it's kind of like grossing me out a little bit. But the formula of it doesn't feel that bad. I don't know how it's gonna dry down. I'm gonna swatch these other 2 for you to see, and then I'll see how it dries down to see if it dries like it should. Like it says glaze, so I'm assuming they're not calling it like a matte lipstick, which is what I thought it was. Okay, so here's all 3 of those swatched. I still feel like the one that I used is showing up way more pinky on me than it actually looks like in the swatch too. I don't know if it's just like my skin tone or what, but I don't expect these to dry down fully. This one is kind of drying down, but it feels a little sticky. It doesn't really transfer. There's a little bit of transfer, but not like a whole lot. So I do think it's kind of like trying to be like a liquid lipstick, kind of. I'm not sure what they were going for, really, to be honest with you, but smell alone, I feel like I can't recommend it to you because the smell's pretty strong, pretty bad. Okay guys, so this is the final look for you guys. Honestly, like, I can say that overall, I'm not blown away by Shein's makeup. I think if you're going to run out and purchase anything, I would definitely suggest getting this Artistry palette because I think that was the best for the money that I spent. I think everything else was very hit or miss, and I definitely don't think the foundation worked for me at all, or the concealer, but those may work better for you if you get the right shade, first of all, and don't have the same type of textured skin that I do. But yeah, I think if you're gonna get anything from this haul, it should definitely be this palette because I think that is what impressed me the most. Let me know if you guys have ever tried out Shein makeup before, or if you like this type of video in the comments below. I've never done something like this before. Well, I have, but I haven't done it in a long time, and I feel like I'm out of the loop. So let me know what you thought, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.